Hi everybody, this is Jazz again, aka Trend Trader for you. I'm almost done for the for most part, unless I see a great setup. But call a couple trades beginning of the hour, and they worked fine. Just wanted to review them before I kind of call things off here. So the first one, sorry about my sinuses, got a little got some teary eyes and just tired. Anyway, so call the RAG long above 38.28 with a stop below low of day. All my entries and exits, as you probably know from all my posts, are always above or below. So always know that, okay? Preferably a couple pennies below and couple pennies above, but definitely above and below the specific the number side that I give out. Okay, so anyways, 38.28, and this is where I called 38.28, right above this, and I did get trigger here, and look how close it came for me to get stopped out. It was pretty close, but there were reasoning why I wanted to take this trade. Again, if I was gonna get stopped out, that's totally fine. That's how you play. That's part of doing business, right? When you play these trades. So it was totally fine. It was a very low risk trade. So if you think about it, 35 to 38, 28, roughly less than 25 cents, right? Still going on pretty good. And I said, watch around this gap fill area. You fill the gap, and again, when I call these trades out, I look at a lot of other factors. I don't just take the trade and say, okay, it's gonna work. A lot of plays that go gap down, they don't always work. And you probably see me doing a lot of longs and shorts. Reason why is because I'm going with the trend. SPY is telling me go long, I'm trying to go long. If I really want to find the stocks that I want to short, I'll find the stocks, like just like the stock that I posted yesterday. I believe it was KNDI, which worked phenomenally, but I just forgot to look back at it because I didn't take the trade. I called it out and it gave almost $1 on it, and I was like, wow, at the end of the day I looked at it. But anyway, so this is still riding and giving great profits. And again, you can manage the way you want, but this is exactly what I teach you guys, all my paid members, that how to protect your profits as it goes up during the lunchtime or whatever it is. But you always want to take profits as it goes up. So that was one of the trades that I called prior to the move. Okay, just kind of remember that I'm calling out trades prior to the move. And so another one that I called BBY. Let me see if it's in here. Right here. BBY would be long about 30.25 with stop below 30.03. Again, less than 30 cents of a stop. And my stops, they're not based on my based on some few cents. They're based on technical stops. Okay, sometimes my stops are wider, sometimes stops are smaller. But when my stops are smaller, or when they're bigger, I position size. So you always wanna position size based on your risk reward. So anyway, so this is where I called 30 30 25, right? Long above 30 25, so 26 or 27 would have been in trigger, and stop would have been below 30.03, right around there. So look how nice it's writing, and think about it, guys. This is just a 20 cents of a stop and giving you great risk reward ratio. And I think I told the target about a 31.11. So if it reached there, that's the ultimate target. Again, how to manage the trades, and but there's more than that. Picking the trade and all the other stuff. And believe me or not, the RAG that I called above. Uh, if you believe me, I actually picked it up in the pre-market because it looked nice to me and it was the area where I wanted to get in. So anyway, so that was that, and this is the missed trade. But why I don't regret this, because I think I called it around. Let me see, actually. You can probably look back. I'm not just gonna go back and try to see. This was called long above 27.11, right around there, right, with a stop below 2065. A little wide of a stop, but again, this is where you come in and say, I want a position size. So look, guys, this trade actually gave more than $1. And why didn't I take this trade? It wasn't in my plan. If you don't have a trade plan, you might as well quit trading. You gotta have a trade plan. You need to know what kind of setups you're looking and what kind of risk reward you're looking. This was a high spready stock for me, and I follow this a lot. Actually, I do trade this for a swing. I got it way lower and I sold it way quicker, of course, right? But this is not a for personally speaking, this is not the best day trading stock. You want to stick with stocks that have a spreads, 1 to 2 pennies. That's it. But was this a trade for me that I missed? Yes, definitely a trade for me that I missed because I knew what my risk was. But hey, this is sometimes I do beat myself up for not taking these kind of beautiful trades. Just back in your mind, all you gotta think is, hey, you know what? You have your risk, you have your stop, and why not take the trade? But this is very, very advanced trade. So I didn't, wanted to put it out there for a lot of, people that follow me, or a lot of beginners or novices, because I don't want them to, get in a trade and see, oh wow, they got in a, 16 cents above, and then kind of blame it on me, even though it's your account, whatever you want to do, paper account, a simulated account. But I do feel guilty about it, that putting out something that's giving you already a higher cost basis. So that was that. And I think yeah, one more. Sorry about the noises. My little 22 months old is awake, and she's hyper. Anyway, so this is I said scalp for this right here, and I for personally I did take this scalp, and for me to out of this around here was good enough, okay, because it was scalp. And is it gonna offer? I think I wrote the limits on it, or maybe it was this one. So I'm actually went a little reversal here, but lunchtime and all that, and I want to stay away because the more time that I spend on computer and watch the price action just go sideways, it's just not healthy enough for me. Or I'd rather spend some time with my two little girls than stare at the screen, right? So this is the one I called NRG, which is still in process. Okay, very low risk trade. I called it around here, 29.83 long above, and your stop is around right here, about 10 cents of a stop. And this is a very slow mover, but again, I have my reasoning why I want to take the trade, and a lot of factors go in it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. 10 cents, it's you can give or take 10 cents. But that's it. I just wanted to do a quick wrap up for today, and if I see any setups later on, I'll post. But so far, all day, not even a single stop out that I called on here, and they all mostly work. And RG, and the other one was the big trades. So all right, guys, hope to spread the word. And I've been thinking about it. Might as well say that. I've been thinking about doing a webinar of. A lot of people out there don't have a trade plan. They don't know what they're doing beginning of the day, or middle of the day, or post market. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing a webinar, and this is gonna be very, very first webinar for me. I'm not a professional, but I trade like a professional. I'm not a professional businessman, but my goal is to provide my knowledge in a way that you guys can all learn from it. Do I have a lot of errors when I talk? I have a lot of mumbling in here and there, but you know what? You just gotta suck it up for me, right? But yes, I'm gonna work on a webinar maybe in 2 weeks or something. So I don't know. It's gonna be 100 user chat room that I'm gonna try to find out. And if that works, I'll let you guys know. And meanwhile, throw me an email. Or go to my website. I think my website was here. Let me put it in here. Okay, website is here. You can actually register yourself on here for subscribe, and what you call and then you say you'll get subscribed. You can start getting all those emails from me. Once you get that email, then you tell me. Even if you're a member, you already have my email, right? Tell me, hey, you know what? Why don't you do this webinar? Because I'm just cautious about it. It's gonna be probably a big cost for me, but I do want to do it. Put out a trade plan, educational video for you guys. That way, you guys are all set as far as NRG is jumping. But you know, so let me know, okay, how that works. Okay, you guys take care and have a great trading day. Bye.